welcome back to the Chammy. The only Chammy on the universe, on YouTube, anywhere where you can get a professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy, creepy graveyard. From a haunted chick like me with really, really, really cute dogs. Which I think only Puppy Rooney's on the couch because the girls are in the Grandpire because he probably has snacks. Any Hoodle Noodles. Oh, I need to put the special in the pinned comment. We've got the $5 taco box today. Today's the $5 taco box. If you want a $5 taco box, it's the day to get the $5 taco box. Will we be doing $5 taco box every day ever again? I don't know. But they are for Tuesdays and special occasions. So you will see the $5 taco box show up. We can get enough people in chat. Oh my God, Tiffany, I miss you so much. How are you, sweetheart? Oh no, fake scam games. Fake scam ad help games. Is that the commercial you just got? I'm going to open the shade a little bit so I can see my birdie babies. Any Hoodle Noodles, if we get enough people in chat, someone will win a tarot card reading. I guess I need to put that in the pinned comment. Maybe I should have put that in the title. Win a free reading. What kind of video game scams, honey? Like, are they just ads? Excuse me. I love that. It's so fucking funny. But I'm probably going to get like, you cannot have this video public because part of it's blocked because you played 2 seconds of The Cure. So finally, YouTube has given us the opportunity on some channels to see people who like log in and don't have a channel. Those ghosts that sit and you're like, why are there 10 people in chat and nobody's saying anything? But you can't see anyone in participants if you're the channel owner. So be looking for that. Not everybody has it. Maybe you haven't heard about it yet, but it's definitely an interesting feature. Tiffany, are you there, honey? How have you been? How's the Organite treating you? I hope it's treating you well. I wonder if Instagram will let me change the title of this live. I wonder if I can leave a comment. Tired and broke. Oh no. That sucks. Okay, now in my reality, you're lit as fuck. Part of my French Instagram and YouTube. And you're wealthy as all get out. So you can afford to be a little lazy today. Okay? You can afford to take another nap. So I have not worked on the spirit boxes at all. I just kind of gave up for a little bit. There was just too much crazy stuff going on. But I'm just only a cable away. I promise. I just got to find the right cable. For the traditional spirit box that I use. The REM pod's up. It's always good and going. I just haven't plugged that in for a while because nobody's really been requesting it. It's just been more readings, more chatting. Hey, Ari, how are you, babe? Welcome back to the Chammy. Kind of gave up on the Tesla coil one, even though that's almost finished. Like I said, I'm just having a problem getting the right cables, getting some of the right tech straightened out. It can be complicated, this kind of weird science. How was your day, Ari? Oh, that's so interesting, Ari. Well, I hope you're able to get that check. I'm sure you'll be able to. Have you asked the company about it yet? I would definitely call them up and say, hey. Excuse me. What kind of phone did you get, Tiffany? They require you to do a form on it so you can receive it. Okay, that sounds about right. I worked all night and I went to bed around 7:30. Took a 3-hour nap. It's a pretty nice 3-hour tour, and then I've just been up working ever since. And I decided to come by and say hey to y'all, see if anybody needed a reading or wanted to hang out or chat for a little bit. A note, Samson. My sister says that the Google Pixel phone takes some incredible photos of the night sky. So I can't decide if I want to get that just to take astral pictures or actually invest. I mean, I have a pretty good phone. I'm not going to complain. The 8's done me well. It's been kind to me. I probably if I bought a Pixel 9. I mean, with that kind of money, I could probably buy the telescope lens I want, which is actually on. It's like it moves by itself as the planets move. I've got the one to take the photo of the Milky Way, but I've got to find the right location and night to do that. But I figured I could improve maybe upon my astral photography hobby by getting something that works with the city lights. I just keep picking up that iPhone 8. I mean, I'm going to get an iPhone, whatever, in a higher number or whatever. It's just going to be the same shit, different phone. So there's going to be a few tweaks. Oh, the camera's going to be a little bit better till the next update. So, like, what do I do? What is the most important aspect of a phone for me? Well, something that backs itself up most of the time to my Google Drive and Google Photos. And then, being able to have GarageBand on there and plus the voice notes really helps. Having the notepad helps. Having the health stuff helps. I really do not like Android. I can't begin to tell you how many times that I was so unhappy with the Android. Based on the fact that the storage, like I would spend most of my time clearing out the storage instead of it just, backing up somewhere. And So the iPhone helps me keep organized as a musician. If anyone else out there has a better phone idea to help a musician stay organized, let me know. Or they got Logic Pro now for iPad. I may have to download it. I wonder if that shit works on iPhones. Hey, Mon, how are you today? Welcome back to the haunted house. Oh, I wish I could just put my head on ice for a little bit. My head hurts because I worked all night writing, and maybe iPhone 12 is probably more expensive. I just don't know. I mean, like, the difference, what is going to be the difference between the 8 and the 12? What, I'm going to get a few more awesome filters on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I don't even use filters. Yeah, my head is hurt all week. I finally got rid of the headache, but then it came back today, which is probably because, it's fall and I'm allergic to their oak trees, and they're gargantuan. They're the size of a fucking house. So can you imagine how many leaves and acorns are falling? I mean, every 10 seconds, bang, 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 because the acorns drop on the roof and the metal gutters outside. Oh, wow, the current iOS 18 doesn't work with them. I'm like sitting on iOS 16, so that's interesting. I guess it doesn't really matter. I mean, what am I missing? iOS 18. So I guess that makes my security less on my phone. Or, I mean, if I had iOS 18, would I be getting less robocalls? Would I be getting less spammy text messages? Would I be getting less? You have the 15. What do you think about the 15? Well, what did you have before it? You get a 10 or an 11. Well, my roommate has an X, and now that he's my ex, that's the perfect phone for him, and it's going to stay that way. And he hates it. He hates the phone. He hates the phone because it doesn't recognize him. But, I mean, he can't help it. On some days it looks like a girl, some days it looks like a boy. It's natural. You're on 12 for a long time. I think what it is with his phone is that sometimes he has a mustache and sometimes he doesn't. Sometimes he has the beard, sometimes he doesn't. But it is funny because everywhere we go together, everyone thinks he's a girl. And he's not, even with a beard. But he can't help it. He's pretty. He looks like a cross between David Bowie and Kurt Cobain. It's hilarious. Don't get the 16. It's just the 15. Okay. Do they have it in purple? Do they have it in pink? Do they have it in blue? Do they have it in green? Who am I talking about? My roommate. I was on the phone with my friend Travis's mom, and I was talking to her about the Free Travis campaign, and he's like, "Oh, you giving away free Travises today?" I'm like, "Yep." The Free Travis doll. That poor guy. I can't wait to talk to him. I hope someday I'll get to talk to him soon. And he'll be out of that country and be back home here. Oh, they have a pastel pink. There's a plus. I'm kidding. I always knew there was an iPhone Pluses. I never got one because I guess I just didn't feel, I didn't feel or understand. I didn't understand why they would have a plus. Like, what is it? Just a bigger screen? And I just don't know if I want to have something that big in my face. I don't know if I want to carry something that big around. Pastel pink. Always got the rose gold or the peach ones or the pink ones that I could get. But now that I know that the iPhone has the 18, I wonder what it is about the 18, Safari 18 or whatever the update for iOS 18. I wonder what the difference is. Like, is there better security? Is there better is this why maybe what if this is why I'm getting a lot of spam and strange text messages and stuff? Because maybe the security isn't up to date or up to par like 18 would be. Am I watching any old time movies today? No, but we can watch The Company of Wolves on Instagram if you want to. Excuse me. I've been putting together a movie list for the weekends, though, for the next 6 weeks up to Halloween. So we will have Spirit Box and movie night again on YouTube. I just haven't been doing them because I haven't had a lot of time to do them. I'll just go on the website and compare the phones. Okay, yeah, I'll go and compare the iOS updates. That's what I'll do, because I know Google has been doing multiple updates in regards to Google for protection for people, because there were lots of different people trying to get in and into their networking system and cause havoc. So I wonder if the 18 security has that more covered compared to the 16. I have to definitely get online and check it out. Yeah. So it is the $5 taco box today. If you do not get the $5 taco box now during this live, I'll be doing them after 5. Like, I'll be doing them in the early evening and then coming back later to do another one. So you'll have 3 chances today. All right, sweetheart. You hate cash? Don't say that. Take it back. You're supposed to be saying, I love cash. Cash loves me. I especially love Johnny Cash. I love the smell of money. If you don't like your cash, just bring it over here so I can smell it. Nothing smells quite like money, especially brand new money. So fresh and so clean. I'm tired of stinky credit cards. They get dirty and get germs on them, and sometimes they don't work, especially when they're not authorized because there's no cash on them. Gosh, I especially love coins. I have a coin collection. It's worth nothing, but I collect the coins anyways. In fact, instead of actually getting a couch, because I have a couch, but it's so old school that you couldn't get a quarter between the sleeves of the seat if you tried. But I didn't get a new couch, like a modern couch. I got a futon instead because I liked the fact that there were no couch cushions that my dogs could crawl into and get caught in and get stuck in and get sat on. Cats too. Like I've had to be real careful with the furniture I buy because of them. I had pretty good cats though. Like I played this game with my cats. I don't know if y'all have cats, but I played this game with my cats to keep them off the counters, the furniture, from scratching things. And you know how nasty cats can be. And I get a spray bottle like this. And some spray bottles have two options. They got the zap, like the way a water gun is. And then they have like this soft spray out that's kind of like hairspray. So I would put it on the zap spray. And anytime those cats thought they were going to disrespect my things, disrespect others, disrespect other animals or other people's things, the couch, the wall, the anything, I would sneak up on them out of nowhere. Like then they would not see me. And I would zap them little bitches. And that just scared them to death. They never knew where it came from. I mean, maybe they knew, but when it happened, they did not know it was mommy. And that really, really helped correct my cats and their behaviors. People would literally come to my house and they'd be like, your cats have manners. How did you do that? A spray bottle, and you'll have the nicest kitty in the world, even if it's feral. It's just the dog girl in me. Because I do it to the dogs too, because they get ornery too. I mean, they don't scratch furniture or anything like that. They don't bite up anything. They don't chew on anything, but they can be very ornery. Have you ever had baby blue or green hair? So when I first started the Chammy I didn't start the Chammy in January 2022, but when I started doing the tarot in January 2023, I guess. Yeah, January 2023. I had emerald green hair when I started doing the tarot. So I look great in emerald green hair. I love emerald green hair. Have I had blue hair? Yes, I've had tons of blue hair. I've never had neon green hair, but I have had neon green and a bright alien green in my hair when I do the astral, like the astro colors, like the. I've never done baby blue, but oh my god, I've always wanted to do baby blue, light baby blue, like light powdery light baby blue. All right. But tone the hair white enough so that when I'm painting on the blue, I'm going layer and I'm painting actual clouds by painting the sky. You know, so the hair, when it comes out and it's finished being washed, it looks like, you know, and it's styled to look like clouds, like a painting of clouds on your hair. Or, you know, it might just look, it depends on how you style it. You know, you can style it in a way where people will be able to see that you have clouds painted on your hair, or you can just style it and it'll just look either way. It's just, all that stuff is so much fun. And I've actually switched my hair paints. I'm no longer going to be using like Manic Panic, Arctic Fox, and all those semi-permanents. I've stopped using permanent hair dye color years ago and switched to the semi-perms, but sorry about that. Switched to the semi-perms, but it's just so gross and messy. And after spending 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, after spending 7 years painting my hair, I feel like now that I've learned how to paint my hair with toners, I don't think I'm going to go back. That whole line of Blonde Me toners is incredible. It has saved my hair, saved my life, and saved my effort, because there was nothing that was worse than getting stained by semi-permanent colors. The bathroom's got to get cleaned up afterwards. You've got to wait all this ridiculous time for it to process. And then if you want to get it out, sometimes it can be difficult to get out, although I never had that experience with Arctic Fox except they're orange. And I told myself the last time I did this hair painting, which was in September of 2022, I told myself I'd never do it again because I didn't think to use toners. And I wanted to stop using semi-permanent colors because it was just too much of a process, you know, and they're so fucking expensive. And, you know, with the toner, I'll get 2 uses out of the bottle and it's $8. And my hair just, I don't know, I had such a wonderful experience going red, blonde, and brunette over the last couple of days that I just don't see myself thinking outside the box of toners. So I'm excited to see what colors I'll be able to make with the toners. I would love to try to go an emerald green using the toners they have available. Because the thing is this, semi-permanent colors, they get really pushed into the hair cuticle. And that's what makes it difficult to get the color out. Whereas toners, it eventually fades out within 6 weeks. Okay, get $5, sweetheart. I'll be here. So I might just have to stay red, blonde, and brunette for a while. So I'm just super happy with it. I love it. I went to the park yesterday and somebody shouted all the way from across the park, which is like damn near football field size. I love your hair. And nobody has told me that like in person in a really long time. I mean, you guys love my hair. I love your hairs too. But it was just nice to hear it from somebody that I don't know, who I've never met face to face. Thanks, Tiffany. I want to paint your hair. So I used Blonde Me's Deep Chestnut because I didn't want to use black. It's just too harsh. And then I used Blonde Me's Peach Sherbet. And then this is just, I haven't toned this part yet, but I have toned this. This is their sand toner, and it's only on the back here because I had to re-bleach some of this to get some of the peach toner out of the blonde. I might actually put a little bit more red in, like just do the layer under it, just so it'll be a little bit thicker. I don't necessarily want to always be able to see the blonde through the red. I don't know. I want the red to be a little bit more pop instead of like, okay, here's the red. You can see the blonde through it, like really a lot through it up here. So I'm going to just do another panel of peach. I don't know. So I used, you know, when I went purple a month ago or so, I used the same Blonde Me toner in lilac. And that was fun. At first I hated it, but then it grew on me and it like looked really good with like my eye color and my skin color. So I'll probably be going back to Blonde Me. I'd really like to do the lilac color, this peach color, this brunette color, their strawberry color. You mean color your hair. Dye your hair. Well, dye your hair used to be an unfavored term. So they called it coloring. But dyeing was known more for being like dark. Dyeing my hair dark, whereas blonde was more like I'm going to color my hair blonde today. Now I don't think anybody cares what the proper euphemism is or whatever. But I say that because my sister was a cosmetologist. She went to cosmetology school in the 80s, 90s, something like that. And it was really important to them that they didn't call it dyeing your hair. So I think you mean coloring it. Because what's your natural hair color? It's dark, right? I don't know. Some people have red in their hair like I do, but have dark hair. So, is it high maintenance? I think it's high maintenance if you don't know what you're doing. But I think it can be easy maintenance if you're going to a salon and you just pay them the money to bleach your hair to this color, this blonde color, so that it's healthy. And then taking your ass home and getting something like the shampoo, conditioner, overtone, and just washing and shampooing your hair and conditioning it with that colored shampoo and conditioner can be really easy maintenance for you. Compared to, say, like, I spend 1 hour mixing bleach, doing my roots, doing a 30-minute process, rinsing it off. And the 30-minute process is from beginning to end. Like, I have to be careful. I have to time it. I have to get it right. Or my hair will fry off. So that was the case before I started using the bleach I use now. I like the Blonde Me bleach, but I haven't used it in a really long time. And I might be afraid to use it again. I don't know. But it's super quick, super light and fast. The one I use now I feel comfortable with because it like keeps the integrity of my hair good. I mean, I might decide to switch just to try Blonde Me, but it's just not worth it paying all the money for that bleach. But their toners is a different story. It's almost like their bleach is more expensive than their toners. It's weird. But Ari, if you really wanted something different, like, okay, you've got dark skin, okay, which I can relate to because I'm olive, I'm Greek, and I can tan as dark as this bottle. And I have before. So when I was growing up, it was like my hair was sun-kissed. It was dark but sun-kissed, but my mom would put like purple in it. Like she used purple food dye or something. And purple would really like make my skin look really good because it was an olive tone and it was tan. Make my eyes pop out. Or she would do the balayage in my hair, you know, the caramel and blonde highlights. Sometimes she'd paint one too, or purple, help me paint it purple. But so, oh yeah, we're Greek. We get really dark. I have some cousins that are so dark that people who are racist will literally call them racist names. And it's upsetting because nobody should be using those words or making people feel bad about being tan or dark. So, I mean, everyone in my family is Greek, Italian. Some of them are Colombian, some of them are Chinese, Indonesian, Filipino. And we have a dash of Scottish. But back to the hair thing. It's not as high maintenance as, say, what maybe I'm doing. Okay? But this is like my therapy. You know, someone who like loves to play music, like myself. Someone who like loves to write music. Someone who loves to do tarot. Someone who likes to be like really loud and vibrant. Sometimes I just need some quiet therapy where I'm not talking to somebody. I'm just in my headspace painting pictures on my hair instead of painting pictures on walls. It's literally like my therapy. But I will literally spend 1.5 hours, maybe an hour and 45 minutes, doing a double process on the roots, depending on how long they've gotten. I usually don't let them go more than an inch. Now with the toners, it took 20 minutes for each side. Compared to have to keep the semi-permanent colors on for 45 minutes just for them to process. And then have to maybe leave them on for up to 3 hours because of the color of your hair and the porosity of it, which means how porous it is. You know, because you want the color to last longer instead of go down the drain. So I decided to switch to the toners. But with overtone shampoos and conditioners, I mean, imagine being able to just apply your hair color in the shower. You know, because you chose one hair color, not 3 like me or 10 like me. You know, so you might find it easier. You know, something like this took me 3 hours. When I used to do the semi-permanent with Arctic Fox, take me 6 hours. And I'd have to recover the whole next day. It was like going to the damn salon. I hated it. But here with this, I just get in the shower and I'm going to wash my hair. And this is not going to bleed into this. It's not going to bleed onto the blonde when it goes to wash. Whereas with the semi-permanent, what was happening with me is the black would I'd fall asleep and sweat a little bit or something, and the black would stain the blonde. Or the red I'd go to take a shower and my hair would look like, you know, ketchup and mustard and a hamburger mixed together, smashed on the ground from McDonald's. Like, it was terrible. It was a horrible experience. And I've had some horrible experiences coloring my hair. I'll color it and I won't like it. And then I'll start cutting on it because I think maybe if I try a different haircut, it'll appease me. So, but yeah, last night when I did my hair, when I put the red panel in, I was just so happy because I've been trying to make this happen with my hair for a long time. I almost did not. I almost just put the red panel back here, but I was like, no, I want it in the front too. It was just so much fun. Let me get you that information, about overtone hair color or shampoo or conditioner. You might even be able to use overtone and get some color from it on your hair. Overtone shampoo, conditioner on dark brown hair. I know your hair is darker. Here's one good example. You might not even need to go to the salon to get your hair bleached because of overtone. Okay, Ari, so pick a color. I think purple would look great on you too. I'll be right back. I just got to go use the little fairies room. I'll be right back. Little fairy girls room. Is that even okay to say? I don't know, but I'll be right back. Hi, wiggly waggly tails. Kiss, 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 kissy kiss. Can we take a nap soon? Take a little nap. So Patty Rooney's already taking a little nap.
I'm watching this general peach. It's not a rock.
It's not a rock, it's the fork. Oh my god. Did your tooth break or anything?
No.
How dangerous.
Especially after my strawberries, there's no fix like that for blueberries.
That's terrifying.
Well, someone can break a teeth.
Yeah, I'm glad it wasn't me.
Well, I didn't break one because I got so many reasons. That's why. Hey, you come to eat.
Welcome back, Iman. How are you, dear?
Well, it's a little bit weird. By the end of the day, it's going to stop. Oh.
Are you there, Ari? I don't know if I gave you this link. Did I give the link? Okay, I did. One second. I'm just going to put this on mute for 1 minute. Are you there, Ari? Let's see if she's here. Nope, she's not here. Nobody's here. Except for you ghosts. Mood stabilizer. Mood stabilizer. Interesting. I didn't even know they had those. Well, honey, get yourself some weed or something till you can get your injection. And just be good to yourself with your thoughts, okay? Please. Don't worry about work. Just start telling yourself, never any problems with the money counter being off, never any problems with the computer messing up. You'll see, it'll change, sweetheart. Hey, Jessica, how are you feeling today? I'm still feeling excited about your date. I'm still feeling excited about my hair. I finished it. I might put a little bit more. I might make a little bit more of the hair red, but I don't know yet. Right now, I'm just living in it and enjoying it. I wanted my hair like this for so long, and I wanted it to be. I just wanted it to be so I could go wash it, and it's not all gonna bleed like the way it would with semi-permanents. Oh no, you had the evil pap smear. Well, I hope everything works out for you, honey, with that. And if it doesn't, I've got the cure. Okay, so just email me at gypsyqueencardreader@gmail.com for all your private deets and teats that you might want or need. Thank you. I love the hair too. Somebody screamed across the park at me and said they love my hair as well. I was like, I'm still glowing from it. I'm glad you've been texting that guy. I'm so glad he's really sweet. He lives in like an hour away. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Welcome back, Iman. Oh gosh, I bet. Traffic is just crazy everywhere. It's just become nuts and so inundated. Oh, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate that. You'll see him again. Jessica, you and him will just have to get together when traffic is not so bad. On off traffic hours. So when you're ready, Iman, just put your questions in the chat and we'll get at it. I'll go ahead and turn the call center off because nobody's calling there. And I'm going to be turning, since nobody calls anyways at 5 o'clock, it's dead there. Has the service, internet service, has it been better today? Has the any lag or buffering or skipping or strange things? Okay. Spirit, what does Iman need to know about finding a full-time job? Will she find a full-time job soon? Okay, so Spirit's saying currently you're going to be kind of keeping a lookout on things. You might feel like it's been a total dead end in this Ten of Swords, which is the energy behind your answer with the Hermit. But the most important card here is like, yes, in the not too distant future here, just keep looking. Just keep looking. Hopefully something in the next 6 to 8 weeks, but hopefully something sooner. So let's just start telling ourselves that you got a job and it only took 2 weeks. It just might help. It just might help speed things up a little bit, okay? That is Spirit's advice, because the Hermit card is showing that you are kind of feeling like, alone in this search, and like you just keep looking and it's like you're not finding anything. So it's starting to feel like that dead end, and it's like it's over, like you're not going to find it. So that starts to build up and anxiety just gets really, really heavy here for you. So yeah, you feel so done about it. It's like, I'm just going to stay here in my pajamas instead. But yeah, you feel so done about it. Stabby about it. I feel the same way. So your visualization, your affirmation, most of the time, if you can get into the idea and the feeling of, yeah, I got a great full-time job. Only took me 2 weeks to get it. And make sure you're looking at the temp services, because one thing that people forget to do is they forget about the temp services. So they're not checking them. So having one temp service can lead, to a cycle of finding more temp services. Because when you sometimes do that temp service stuff, You only have so much time where you're at, but usually always leads to someplace. Yeah, the job market is terrible. How does Gregory feel about Iman right now, Spirit? He feels you're somebody who's fun and creative. He likes the way you dress. He believes that you're strong, balanced, caring, courageous. He wishes he was a little bit more like you. How does he feel? And very loving, like that emotional balance. Like you make him feel about himself emotionally balanced as well as he feels that way about you. Like he feels as if, it's not going to be someone who's manipulative, stabby, crass, or unrelatable that shows up to him. Like it really shows in these two cards that this person feels like you are an ideal intellect in the Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. That Page of Cups is the energy behind the loving energy of the cups. Yeah, so the more that we feel like nothing, see, like I know exactly what you're saying, Jessica. I know exactly what you're feeling. I know. So when I start to say that to myself, I start to feel that way. I jump into the state of mind I want to be in by reminding myself that it's already done. It's already been created. By staying excited about, who will hire me next. Who will hire me next to do a tarot reading? Who will hire me next to do typing? Who will hire me next for a voiceover? Who will hire me next for an acting job? Who will hire me next for a music job? Who will hire me? That I'm excited about. I try to stay excited about that, even if I do none of that. Okay. And I do all, I just said do on Instagram and YouTube. I hate that when it happens. My mentor used to do that and I would chuckle and I'd be like, gosh, I'm going to try to keep myself from ever doing that. But there you go. I did it. I said, do. But I do those things as much as I can. And it's a crazy dead market. I mean, look at all the things I do. Tarot, art, music, acting, voiceovers, writing, transcribing, okay, voice writing. Can't find anything. I mean, I have no idea what y'all do or what kind of jobs you're looking for, but I've got 10 options here that I work towards every day to try to find something in that field, that job, to just bring in some food money and pay the bills. And I can't imagine what it would be, what it's like for other women who maybe don't have some of the options I have. But just know I have options and I'm having a hard time with my options. And people always joking about feet pics. Sell your panties. Fuck that. No. And I just want to say something real quick. I know that we're doing your reading, but I actually said something nice about myself for the first time on social media and nobody liked it. Yet thousands and thousands of people are liking Jessica Simpson humping to the wall to Jack White's music. Like, what the fuck? I say something nice about myself. Nobody liked it. And this was the first time now. I was like, I'm going to say something nice about myself. And I'm going to say something nice about someone else. Nobody liked it. So, what's going on with body conscious image? Like, what's going on with the world? Dear Jessica Simpson, stop. You're hurting me, making me laugh. Love you, girl. Music is sacred. Okay, back to reality. So, what's your third question, sweetheart? Oh, I know. I want to ask this question too. Just a little extra question while you're typing in your third question. Spirit, how does Gregory feel about himself regarding the feelings he has for Iman? What does she need to know about that? Feeling pretty balanced in all four corners of his life. He's feeling that love in the cup, that ideal intellect in the sword. He's feeling that good communication in the wand, like you're someone easy to talk to. You know, he feels about himself like he can be financially and emotionally balanced with you. He doesn't feel like you're someone who's just going to come out of left field and, you know, feeling very lucky energy to have you just in his life. And the 10 of Pentacles. It's pretty awesome stuff. Yeah, you can get a love reading. What do you mean a love reading? Oh, yeah, you can get the 11/11 love reading anytime, yeah. Did you have a third question for your taco box? If not, that's okay. You can do an 11/11 love reading whenever you're ready. Let me think. Okay. I'm not sure where the love tarot cards are. One second. Here they are. Is that 11/11 love reading something you want to do today? Okay. All right, I got the love tarot cards. I even found the Magician.
Thank you so much, Samantha.
You asked, I asked, I knew it was. Okay, I'm looking for the third reading. I mean, the third question. I just don't see the third question, sweetheart. I can't see it. I don't know why. I don't know why I can't see it. Maybe YouTube had a glitch. Oops. Can I see it? No, I can't see it. I don't know why. I looked on even the YouTube channel. I can't. I mean, I looked on the YouTube chat. I can't see it. I wonder why it's not. And I wonder why it's not doing that. I wonder why it's not getting in chat. Like, is there some mysterious hidden word? Because I don't have hidden words on my channel. So, did Greg his job? Did Greg lose his job? What the fuck is it not letting you type the question for? Welcome back to the TikTok, the only TikTok on TikTok where you can get a professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard. Brought to you by Madame Pamita and the wonderful Parlour of Wonders. If you'd like a reading, it's only $10 per question. You can get an 1111 love reading. You can get a $20 general reading. It's only $1 per minute. PayPal link is in bio. Won't be here for long. Phone's dying. But hey, if you do like, follow, subscribe, or anything like that on YouTube, find me there at Stormy Blue. Actually, I think the account's called Stormy Haworth. STORMIEHAWORTH. But you should be able to find me under Stormy Blue as well. STORMIEBLEU. Did Greg let go or did the girl walk away from his business? Thank you. No. 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 Let me ask the Golden Girls, because that's the deck we were on. What do the Golden Girls have to say about this? Did Greg let go of that girl and walk away from the business? Yes. Yeah. Interesting. He got the Hermit card. What do you think of them apples? He has mentally walked away from her in the reverse Ten of Swords. He ain't there. Well, he got rid of her, or he's mentally not there. So it's definite yes to him letting her go. Okay, and making her peace out in some kind of way or another, especially in his mind. In the mind. Swords are about the mind. And then the Hermit card, which is so much about in search of something better. This person's soul searching, and they want somebody better in that position. Maybe you can get that position. Hey, Cambry. Hey, Danelle. How are you tonight? All right, thanks. Okay, let me know when you're well, the phone will actually let me know. Actually, I should probably just get off TikTok. There's not too many people there now. I'm trying to reach out to the whole world now. I've had this business since January of 2022. It's been great. But I want more. I think artists can get really into the idea that numbers mean something. So they'll buy followers. They'll buy likes, they'll buy comments. And likes, they'll buy comments. And I saw that a lot on TikTok. I completely got rid of Twitter. I probably still have those accounts somewhere, but I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't know anymore. But I feel like numbers kind of made me feel inadequate. So when I came to YouTube, I kind of became fascinated by the whole building like a community, building subscribers, and getting more numbers of subscribers, because they make you believe and make you think and make you feel that you have to do this, this, and this, and this to get this, 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 and this, when it's really none of that does anything. At the end of the day, yeah, you might get on YouTube or Twitch or TikTok or Instagram or whatever and get something viral going. But to get something viral going that's relevant about you is a whole nother case. All right. Stuff that's already been done. Like, nobody's doing anything different or new worth going viral for because they did it, because it was cool, it was different, it was unique, it was whatever. But I felt like on YouTube for a long time, it made me feel like you have to have this, this, and this box checked off to be monetized. And then you get monetized and it's like, okay, what do I do with all these tools now? And then they tell you how to build upon those tools. How do you build upon those tools when nobody who subscribes uses those tools? So then it becomes pointless, because what are you really doing this for? What are you Twitching for? What are you Instagramming for? What are you doing your business for? What are you doing the things that you're doing that you love to do or have to do to bring in money? What is it? So I made a lot of videos, a lot of shorts, because I was told by YouTube and community to do that. Oh, it'll get your channel out there more. It didn't get my channel out there any more than doing 3 lives a day, 6 on the yellow piss on YouTube. I'm going to get to my point in a minute, Iman, and we'll get to your reading in a second. And the yellow brick road of piss on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch. I learned that, okay, so my main thing was to build that community, to share my music with, to share our joy and sorrows with. I added the tarot for the same thing, because I love it as much as, well, I don't love it as much as doing music, but it's right up there. So then I thought that building subscribers and getting monetized would bring in more money, but nobody ever donates to the channel just based on donating. They feel like they have to get a reading for it, or they feel like they have to just get something for it. So nobody donates. No, I'm not complaining, by the way. This is just I noticed this. Many other people have their channels and people will just donate because they're fucking awesome, not expecting anything. So, now my donations go to Travis to feed him, which I have no problem with that. Giving my ad revenue and those donations to him to eat means more to me than anything in regards to any of the stuff I do on YouTube. So that's why, I will be doing the donation thing once a month. I just haven't done it yet this month, but I'm going to. So then I started thinking, well, what is it that I really am, trying to do with my music regarding business, trying to make money, of course, to live. Same with tarot. So this is why I encourage every woman and man who comes in this channel. What is it that you love to do? What is your hobby? And can you do your hobby on eBay or Etsy? Poshmark? What if it's just finding other people's garbage and selling it? Just think about that for a little while. Because I realized over the last 2 years, I've put in thousands of videos, thousands of sleepless hours, blood, sweat, and tears. And I started feeling it wasn't enough. And then hearing YouTube say you have to work harder, hearing everybody else say it's got to push more and more and more. Well, these are all people who have a party that have their back. So if you're just one little woman or man, you staying up all night, shorty, to build an empire, take a nap and fuck what all those other people say about what you need to be doing. Focus on chasing that paper. Do all the frees you want to build your community. If you're really looking at food on your table, and you're a tarot card reader or you're a person who's doing something on one of these social websites to bring income, do your income and ask for that money. Don't be afraid to ask for money for your gift, for what you do. Don't do what you love to do because it'll just make you feel worthless at the end of the day. Do it because you love to do it, but do it because you want to make money doing it too. Because you deserve to make money doing what you're good at, just like anybody else does at a job or a business they own. So you want to make a YouTube? You want to be a tarot card reader? Find what the national, international standards are for tarot card reading. And don't go too far with searching for every tarot card reader to give you the answer. You want to Twitch games? You want to YouTube games? Do it. But do it because you're having fun. Tonight, we talked a little bit about how you were feeling, kind of not up for it because of what the standards are and what they make you think and feel the standards are to get where you want. Personally, I'm not doing any of this for fame. And calm Sir know a lot. He taught me, you know what? He's like, you are a person that looks like they don't need help, but you need help. So please don't be afraid to ask me for help and ask others for help too. And I was like, oh, he did not just go there, but he's so right. And I just had to get over it. Even my dad's like, here he is on chemo. He's trying to recover from cancer. And he's like, I don't think you should get online and ask people for donations for tarot cards. I'm like, how can I not? When the call, I was like, I was lonely and scared and afraid, and I wanted to find other people to chat with who had a basic interest, So if you're feeling lonely, you want to find people like you, get on there because you want to have fun and you want to connect with people, So what questions do you have, sweetheart, for your love reading? Let's get into that. Just pick what your main point is that you want to accomplish. Excuse me. And, think about what you have to offer on that Twitch channel. And you'll see, it'll all work out. Baby steps. You can't grow vanilla in a day. And I'm not saying vanilla as in boring. I'm literally making a statement about how precious the vanilla bean is. It takes ages to grow. It's just something, you know what I mean? Like to grow. In fact, there's a huge shortage. We might not even have this stuff in 10 years. So you're ready for your love questions, or I can just go from here now with what you need to know more about your love story, your love life, Gregory, or anybody you might choose to want to know about. Spirit, Gregory's feelings, where his thoughts are with communication or anything else, to be honest, is what Iman would like to know. So, like, when I first came to YouTube, I was trying to appease to what the crowd wanted because of what other tarot card readers were doing. I thought, YouTube made you think you have to do what other people are doing so that you can make it here. They literally make you think that. They brainwash you with vidIQ. And I know that you YouTuber creators or people watch this from YouTube, you're going to hate on me because of my opinion. Sorry, but I have a right to my freedom of speech. I'm not trying to defame YouTube or anything. I think YouTube's great, but I literally felt brainwashed by vidIQ and some of the YouTube creator stuff that they share. Some of the people who make $40,000 a month talking about these myths that you buy into so that you'll buy ads, you'll buy into YouTube, you'll buy their products, you'll buy. Then by the end of the day, you've realized, oh, everything I just learned was just basic common sense. Or, oh, wow, everything I learned I already did. It was basic common sense. Now I'm out $90 or $50 that I could have spent on my music or food or pills. You see what I'm saying? And I got into that rut for so long. It is a vicious, vicious cycle out there. In fact, I need to make the master class on how not to get scammed by master classes. How not to get scammed by YouTube. How not to get scammed by TikTok. How not to get scammed by Instagram. How not to get scammed by rock stars. How not to get scammed by people in the music industry and entertainment industry. Get the whole fucking free collection here. You want a tarot card reading? It'll be $50 a question. But yeah, so keep me updated about your Twitch stuff. So we've got the Fool card. He's like walking on a fence about his love life and his love life and where it's going. It's sideways. What's the energy behind this Fool card so we can get a little bit more of an idea of his feelings and on Iman and him walking towards you. This was straight up. This was like a little sideways, but it's like he's working on it. Okay, he's got that stick in his hand, which represents a wand of communication. Okay, he might even want to just pack up a bag and come see you for a night. These are like fleeting thoughts he has. Oh, but what if she thinks I'm a fool? You know what I mean? Like, if I come over there all silly ass on her, but he's showing his feelings of the communication. He wants to take a chance on that communication. He wants to take a chance on someone who not only he feels good about in the star card, but someone that makes him feel good. It's like you've gotten this star card before, and it's as if it's saying, there's something, no matter how near or far you guys are, it's like you're still this shining bright star in his heart. What do people do when they look up at the stars at night? They make a wish. They feel more hopeful. They don't feel so alone out there. And that is how he's feeling about you and that communication energy. But yeah, the wand in his hand, which he's turned into a little satchel. He's enjoying the season and hoping that you guys can also maybe enjoy some of the season festivities together soon here in the not too distant future. Now, crap. Oh, look what it is. A cream cheese pumpkin muffin from Starbucks. Who did that? Surprise me. How did I manifest that? I guess somebody went to Starbucks. Okay, welcome back. God, I haven't had one of those in years. Okay, where did we leave off? Well, I found a pumpkin cream cheese muffin from Starbucks on my desk. Don't know where that came from. We went to Starbucks earlier, but I didn't buy one, so someone must have snuck me one and put it there as a gift. Okay, so let me get the star and the fool back out. Okay, so we got the fool card, we got the star card. He's got that wand of communication in his hand that he's turned into a satchel. He might want to even come over and spend an evening with you, or maybe he thinks about spending an evening with you, but he is ready to take some kind of chance to call you, communicate with you. He is feeling good about communicating. I was just saying that, you know, you're someone that makes him feel hopeful, someone who makes him feel cared about. And no matter how near or far you guys are, like, this is the energy that he does keep in his heart about you with the star card. And then I was going to just ask what else you needed to know about what the next step is to take towards him, since he's trying to take a step towards you. Strength and courage. Hanged Man as the energy behind that. Okay. What other questions do you have? So, the next step for you to take from Spirit would be, you know, find that strength and that courage to see more of those epiphanies. You know, keep that head in the clouds, girl. He's your man, but free yourself and free your mind so the rest will follow. Literally. Like, once again, what are you telling yourself? The Hanged Man is not just about epiphanies and coming to a realization of things that make you feel better about things that don't make you feel so good, you know, but it can also be about, you might be feeling yourself. You know, what's keeping that energy on pause with him is that entanglement that's you've wrapped yourself in regards to those circumstances and limiting beliefs. Now, Spirit here is saying, stop all that. The next step you need to take forward to him is turning your back on that Hanged Man energy, finding that courage and strength to keep your head in the clouds, serve the ideas of what you want with him. What does it look like? What does it feel like? How does he feel in your arms? How does he feel in your arms? You see what I'm saying about himself? What locked into in that Hanged Man. Okay. Spirit, is she going to see him this year? If not, we're still going to ask what's going to happen that you need to know about. Spirit, is she going to see him this year? Is Amon going to see Gregory this year? What does she need to know about that? Will she see him? Wait. See him face to face? See him on the phone on FaceTime or something? Or just see a picture of him? Like, do you mean face to face, right? Yeah, face to face, Spirit. So yes, you will see him face to face this year at a magical time. This magician energy showing, you know, that you are that magic wand. Okay, that you are the curator of this love story. That you are the magician in this case. Okay, you've got everything on the table to offer him. You've got the sword of being his ideal intellect, the cup of love, the wand of communication in his hand. Okay, the pentacle of balance. There might be more moments of this, but once again, Spirit's advice has told you, be strong. You're a strong girl. Keep that head in the clouds about what you like about him and what you want about him. Creating that love story, even if it's just in your mind and your heart right now that you want. Don't worry about this tower stuff. It's not for you to worry about how it's going to work out and what's going to happen. What it is everything has a place and time. There's a time for everything, and Spirit works that out for you. You just keep having the desires and serving those desires. You can see here what's happened is he does have a big heart on for you. You do have a big heart on for him. There's something magical going on here. But it doesn't have to be so difficult all the time. And that's, I think that might be a hard lesson for you both to learn. And I think both learn together and help each other work that out. Like how great. Okay, so I just went back over the live. It looks great. So you'll be able to go back to the live and see him. But what happens is, what do you want to happen? Sit around text mix, and you're going to be like, what the fuck is this? And I bet that's been happening a lot to you. But now that you are learning the strict mental diet, I think you guys will talk more about your spiritual side of your lives, where you want to be on that spiritual side of your life. And that Hierophant, you guys might talk about marriage. You guys might talk about traditional things that feel good to you, that feel right to you in that Hierophant card. You guys might even go to church or some kind of spiritual gathering in this Hierophant card. But either way, it will definitely be something nice, something special. Yeah, it keeps freezing. It's you. It's not me. In there, maybe even go back into the past and start talking about what brought you where you guys are today. Okay, there's that beautiful Lovers card letting you know that what's going to happen: love, loving thoughts, loving actions, loving connection. Excuse me. You both have a choice. You'll both have a choice to make in your life here. Do you guys want to continue sharing your life together as friends, as a couple, maybe as business partners? Okay, you see how she's getting that knife out of the wheel, and they must work for a carnival or something like that, but they still work together. And you work together. It's good in life in that temperance on your side that day, and it will, that day that you see each other will head into the night with the moon rising, maybe even possible see each other. What's going to happen is it's going to bring more things into your lives, have more order with your lives. It's going to help you to be able to stay on your pedestal, your throne here in this high priestess. He will see you as a confidant that he can come towards more in regards to advice, comfort, wisdom. And then we've got those chariots showing that you will essentially become each other's conquest, or you will create some kind of conquest together that's important to you both in life to accomplish and help each other accomplish. Okay, it's just you, honey. I've got the live on my cellular data. No problems. It's just you, sweetheart. Where are you? Where do you live again? You don't have to tell me where, just what part of the region in the country. Yeah, it's definitely you today. Well, now my computer froze just for a second. But I'm watching your live back. I'm watching the reading back. So what I'm noticing on the live, here, I'll type it too. So I'm experiencing how many tabs do you have up on your phone? Sometimes having a lot of tabs up on your phone, on your Safari, on your Google, having a lot of different apps running at the same time will lag out YouTube. It could, just because of whatever's going on with your cellular data. You're watching another live and it's fine. Well, maybe you shouldn't watch another live on the same phone while you're watching another live while you're here. Because first of all, you have to understand something, okay? Right now I live in the Southeast and we have a huge hurricane over us. 2, all right, I am hardwired and with the highest speed internet capability that an internet service provider could provide. 3, my house is very haunted and the wiring is very old in my house and it's very windy outside today. So yes, while it could be me, okay, you've got another live going on your phone. Okay, I don't know how many tabs you've got going on your phone. I don't know what your gigabytes or your usage is like right now on your phone. And all those things could be a factor on cellular data when you're using cellular data. Because it's not like Wi-Fi. It's not like being hardwired into Wi-Fi either. You might even do better on your Wi-Fi on your phone at home if you're at home watching multiple stuff compared to where your cellular data right now. But you're on your Wi-Fi. You might need to reset your modem then. you know, if you want to watch multiple channels at the same time, you know, just maybe watch one on your laptop and then watch one on the phone, because it's just going to kill. It's going to kill your data if you're not on the cellular data, and it's to. And I don't know how far behind you are in your payments on your bills. Sometimes they'll throttle you if you're late on a payment for your internet or for your Wi-Fi. Isn't that weird? Yeah. Other lives, you know, switching over to the other lives, it will do no good, because you might get a few seconds of a live that looks great, but you know, you're not there the next minute because you're getting a reading. So you switched back. So, you know, yeah, there's no point in going over to see if other lives are messing up, because those people are in other locations. We don't know where they are. We don't know what they're streaming on. We don't know, you know, and right now with this hurricane, where are you again? Are you in the southeast? Okay, so yeah, you're in Arizona. I'm in the southeast. There's a hurricane literally outside, not too far away. So it could be on my end. It could be on both our ends, which is probably what it is. It's probably your end and my end. Like, you might need to reset your modem. Yeah, there's a huge fucking hurricane coming, and it's going to cover the whole southeast. It's really scary. At least that's what they're saying. They're talking about 11-foot floodings and shit like that. So I'm not really comfortable with that. But so, yeah. And also, like I said, you might need to you might need to reset your modem. You might need to reset your connection. You might need to, there might be something that's affecting your Wi-Fi. Like, I don't know how your apartment's set up. I don't know where things are, but like, if you've got your modem across the house, right? But you've got some brick or stone wall or something that's between, or wooden wall that's between you and that modem, you're going to play hell getting your Wi-Fi service if you're using the Wi-Fi not being hardwired in. There are certain things that will block your awesome Wi-Fi connection too in your home, because once again, it's Wi-Fi. So the reason I learned that is because my roommate's room that part of the house was built pre-Civil War, so it's just solid pine wood. Okay, ain't nothing getting through it. Then we have another brick wall, so he's got to get the Wi-Fi through the brick wall and then the pine wooden wall. It just doesn't work, so we have to hardwire him in, because God only knows why, but probably mostly because of the wiring, because the house is old. And then, you know, also, I don't know if your internet bill is late, but when you're late, like with Spectrum, for instance, if we're a month late, they don't turn it off. They just throttle the service. It'll become slower. My wife, I'll freeze every 5 minutes. It'll be terrible. So that's why I hardwire in, so it will happen less. Because I have a pretty shitty Wi-Fi card in my laptop. I keep meaning to take the laptop to have it fixed, to have it replaced, but yeah, it's better when you're seeing when you're seeing me start to lag out or glitch out. Don't run over to see if other videos are working. It's going to be best if you just exit and re-enter. But you'll always be able to come back after the live is finished and still get and hear the reading, even if my voice is not synced to my face, even if it pauses for a minute. YouTube always seems to get right back to where I need to be when I'm talking. Excuse me. I've never had too many complaints about it. So check your check your bill, see if you're late, reset your modem, okay? Make sure that if there's a thick brick wall or thick wooden wall, that you're placing your Wi-Fi modems and stuff in a place where you'll centrally be located close to it when you're doing your work, since you can't hardwire in a phone. And now that you know, you know. This is all stuff I had to learn the hard way. And our internet sucks anyways because the node is fucked up again for Spectrum down the street. They've got it in a location where if somebody gets in a car accident and hits the pole, the node is going to go bad. Someone might even just have a big truck and tapped it and boom. Or maybe a branch from a tree or the weather hit something into it. So when the node there might even be a problem with the connection in your area for your Wi-Fi. There's this thing called a node, and they'll place them in different neighborhoods and areas for Wi-Fi and internet. And if one gets damaged, the whole area has problems. You'll go back and get it. Don't worry. It's there. I just watched the whole thing just fine. I could hear everything just fine. So if it doesn't work for you, you just let me know, and I'll screen record it and send it to you in an email. Okay, sweetheart? Or post it here privately and give you a link. It's an easy fix. Oh, you're welcome, sweetheart. Thank you. I'm so glad that we had a chance to talk and do your readings, and we both learned a couple of things. And keep me updated. Okay, I'm gonna go take a little cat nap with the dogs and then go for a workout and make dinner, and then I'll be back in a little bit. Just remember, how do you want him to feel? How do you want him to think? Give him his lines. You're the director of this love story. You want to get a channeled? Yeah, sure, because you asked for it. So let's go ahead and get a channeled love message. Oh, wait a minute. Let me ask. Do you want the poem? Do you want the tarot card? Do you want the oracle card? Or do you want a song? Okay. If we get a channeled love message for Iman, you want it from Gregory, right? Okay. Wow, we're getting the strength card and the Fool card now. So I feel like if he could say anything to you right now, he would say, I feel like he would say, I feel like I've been a fool, turning my back on you, but I don't want that. I don't want it to be like that anymore. I want to be that strong Lion King in your arms for you. Like, I just get that. And like, I want to be that. I don't know if he's a Leo. Does he have a Leo in his love placements? I don't know what his chart is, but it's like he doesn't want to be that fool. He's afraid you will see him as a fool. Okay. But he wants to take a chance on your connection because he doesn't want to feel like a fool anymore. He wants to be feeling that strength every day that you provided for him to feel that way about himself. He feels stronger in your presence. He feels like a better version of himself than just a silly fool. I don't know why he feels like he's a fool, but once again, we don't know what his limiting beliefs and circumstances are. But if channeled love messages, is like, why have I been a fool about this? Why have I turned my back on you? I no longer want to do that anymore. I want to be in your arms. Like, I want to be in this special place with you, strong and courageous. So yeah, check and see if his Venus is in Leo or Mars. Well, don't worry about it because you're not going to be thinking like that anymore. So it won't be bad. You've got to squash that doubt. You've got to turn your back on that fear. You're like that about everything, not just him. The job, the lots of stuff probably, and don't realize it. You're worried and afraid that everything's going to turn out bad. Don't be. You got to put the pause on that. You got to tell your negative Nancy and your boogeyman no more. No more boogeyman. No more negative Nancy. Turn into your boogeyman because of your negative Nancy. Okay? Who's 10 times worse than Nancy from The Craft. Okay? Keep working on it. It's a life process. One day at a time. 1 hour at a time, if that's all you can take, okay? The next time you see him, it's going to be great. And I think you guys will see each other around Christmas. Or talk then. Sometime leading up to that, if not Halloween. Keep me updated. I'm going to go take a nap. I'm going to do the free collective message. Let's see what the fairies have to say to us this evening. Oh, that's so crazy. I was just talking about Christmas, and we're like, what do we need to know, Spirit, about our lives? Fall festival, fall equinox, Yule, that's Christmas. And then we've got the king here with his chessboard. I think if anyone is looking for a message of love today from somebody special, well, your king or queen is thinking about you, and they're thinking about Christmas. They're thinking about spending holidays with you and seeing you and having a lot of joy and love all around. Oh my God, that's so awesome. Fuck yeah. All right, I'm going to go take a nap with the dogs and go work out and make dinner, and I'll be back in a little bit. Oh, you're welcome, sweetheart. It's confirmation for me, too. I hope there's more people who find some confirmation in that free collective message. Thank you guys so much for coming by. I really appreciate all your likes, your subscriptions, your kindness, your donations, and your time that you come to hang out with me. I'll be back later. Be good to yourself with your thoughts, okay? Kalanita. See you tonight. Music is sacred.